I'm here in the car with Joffrey.
Yeah,
Is that what you said?
Joffrey. Yeah.
We're about to go see the Nairobi National Park, and we're in the car and we're on our way right now, and so it should be lots of fun.
I see the work of your hands, galaxies spinning a heavenly dance. Oh God, all that you are is so overwhelming. And I hear the sound of your voice. All at once it's a gentle and thundering noise. Oh God, all that you are is so overwhelming. I delight myself in you, captivated by your beauty. I'm overwhelmed by you. And God, I run into your arms, unashamed because of mercy. I'm overwhelmed by you. I know the power of your cross, forgiven and free. Forever you'll be my God, and all that you've done is so overwhelming. I delight myself in you, in the glory of your presence. I'm overwhelmed by you. And God, I run into your arms, unashamed because of mercy. I'm overwhelmed by you. You are beautiful, you are beautiful. Oh God, there is no one more beautiful. You are beautiful, God, you are the most beautiful. You are wonderful, you are wonderful. Oh God, there is no one more wonderful. You are wonderful, God, you are the most wonderful. Yes, you are glorious, you are glorious. Oh God, there is no one more glorious. You are glorious.
just got done with our little safari, and we're about to head over to the shopping mall to get some lunch. And check it out, they have KFC. Wait! So I just stopped by KFC, and Tyrese, if you're watching this, feast your eyes. I mean, when in Rome. Ah. So I just got back to the hotel and saw a lot of interesting things today. Earlier I don't know if you can see, but earlier I tried feeding a lion today and it kind of splashed some mud on me. And I don't know if that's gonna come out anyway at all, but so that was cool. But yeah, so I also, on the way back, I didn't film this part, but on the way back I got some really interesting souvenirs that I want to show you guys really quick. So one of them I got two of these football jerseys, or basically what we call soccer. I got one green and one red. I'm going to give these to my YouTube associates, Tyrese and Russell, so I think they'll really appreciate that one. I had to get them in extra large, and I think these are the only ones they had, but yeah, that's cool. And then I also got garden birds for my mom. They're I think this one's a cardinal, and I think this one is a goldfinch. Goldfinch is, I think, the Washington state bird. But these are, so you put these in a garden pot, and they're meant to kind of decorate the garden. And my mom will really appreciate that one. She's really big into gardening. And then I also got this really cool, it's actually a painting, or rather a oil painting. And I can't really, that guy really sealed it pretty good. I can't get it open, but basically it's an oil painting of a messy warrior, and it's like it's kind of an orange color with like a messy warrior, kind of like an abstract art piece, and it doesn't have a frame, but I'm gonna put it when I get back home. I'm gonna put it in its own frame and hang it up on my wall somewhere. But so that's cool. And yeah, so I saw a lot of interesting things today, a lot of interesting creatures, animals. Oh, the other thing that I remembered, I don't think I showed you guys my hotel room yet, or if you saw my my live video that I did. So this is, I'm gonna start from over here. It's a little bit small, but it's about, when I went on my cruise about 4 years ago, it's about this, pretty close to the same size as my state cabin. So this is the hallway, as you can see. Here's the bathroom. Yay! And and over here is where I sleep, has a queen-size bed. And over here I got my own TV. And this art piece over here I thought was really cool. I'm not quite sure what that bird is exactly. It looks like it's not. I don't think it's a peacock, or maybe it's a pelican. I think. Anyway, I think I saw this bird in some trees on the way to the national park today. But that was cool. And then I also thought this painting over here was really cool. It's an abstract painting of two giraffes hanging out in the prairie, like eating some leaves and stuff. And I thought that was just interesting. And then this painting over here is kind of that same style. I don't know if it's by the same artist, but you got a group of elephants all together and out in the wilderness somewhere. And then was there another art piece? I think that was it. But yeah, I thought that was cool. And so this is where I watch TV every day. And this is my ring light. And I tried using this morning, and I was able to plug it in. The problem is that my my converter right here will only let it be turned on for a couple seconds, and then it just turns off. So that's why I couldn't get it to work. So I brought this whole system here pretty much for nothing. Well, maybe not for nothing. I mean, I still need the tripod, but the ring light won't work, and it kind of sucks that I can't plug it in just directly into the wall. But anyway, and then this is where I have my nice view. I don't know. It's really sunny and warm right now. I don't really feel like going outside because I'm still kind of pooped from all my walking and running around today at the national park. Yeah, so I think I'm thinking about maybe getting like a tattoo, like a Kenya tattoo. I have one back here that I got recently. You can't see it right now, but well, maybe I can show you. Let me come over here. But hold on. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, I got this this pineapple right here on my right shoulder. If I get a Kenya tattoo, I thought it might be cool to maybe put it right here on my left shoulder. I got some space. Or if not, maybe put it underneath here, or put it like maybe underneath my arm somewhere. Or somewhere, maybe somewhere in my chest. I'm not quite sure yet. But anyway, if you think I should get a tattoo, let me know in the comments. Not sure how I want to have it designed yet. If I want it to just be a basic logo of like the Kenya flag, or maybe something with like something that commemorates my sponsored children with their names under it, or something like that. But anyway, that's all. That's it for today. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about either checking out there's like an elephant park nearby where we were today, by the national park, and that's one of the other animals I really wanted to see, but they just didn't have it at the park today. I was also thinking about stopping by the Kenya Museum and just kind of walking through there, checking out the different, the history of Kenya, and just all the different types of people, the culture, and all that. So I'll let you know. I guess I'll find out in the next few moments what we'll be doing. And until then, we'll see you then. So I'm here at the National Museum of Kenya, and we're just going to walk around here and kind of explore some of the items they have here.
What do you do when you're lost for words? It all falls short, so I stand in awe of you. come and go, you remain. So I stand in awe, stand in awe of you. You reign forever and hold me together and come whatever you love me. You reign forever and hold me together. So come whatever I situation, I'll sing forever. I'll love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. I love you forever. I'll sing forever. I'll sing forever. I'll worship. I'll worship. I'll give my heart every single time. I'll lay my life down. I'll lay my heart down. Everything before you, God. You are worthy. You are worthy. You're worthy. Oh, forever, forever, forever. You're worthy of all my worship and all my praise. Forever, forever, forever. Yes. Oh, you reign forever and hold me together so calm. Whatever, I love you. You reign forever and hold me together so calm. Whatever, I love you. Yeah. Let the shout tonight. Jesus, you reign, you reign, you reign, God.
So I just got done taking a tour of the Kenya National Museum, and it was very interesting. Learned a lot of stuff. I can't show you everything right now. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the hotel. It's a nice sunny day. It's a little bit of sprinkle, but I think I'll go ahead and jump in the pool really quick for a nice cool dip in the water, and we'll take it away from there. So I just got back from the National Kenya Museum, and that was really exciting. I learned a lot about the history of Kenya and how it began, and all the stuff about its pre-colonial days from the British occupation, especially from 1895 to 1920, and the Indian immigration and all the pre-African tribes that came into the area, of which names I cannot pronounce. Don't even try to ask me to pronounce it. I can pronounce Swahili, that I do know, but all the other ones, forget it. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Unfortunately, I couldn't take pictures of everything. There's literally so much there. This video probably would have been over an hour with just the pictures from the inside the museum. I did, however, take a bunch of pictures of all the different animals, taxidermy animals rather, and got to see a couple other animals that I didn't really have a chance to see up close. I haven't seen a real elephant yet, but I stood up next to at least a replica of a full life-size one, and that was exciting. I also saw one of the other animals I liked there was the zebra. It's basically about the same size of a horse, and I've never seen a live zebra before, but I've seen at least a taxidermy one. That was kind of cool. And I also took pictures of all the different birds. There must be at least, I don't know, however many thousands and thousands species of birds and types and all their subspecies, and oh my gosh. I couldn't even get all those pictures too, because there's just a separate hallway of just birds. One of the more interesting takeaways that I thought was especially interesting, they showed some of the their fossil collections and all the different animal and human remains from millions of years ago. And I laugh because when I was exhibiting some of those bones that they showed, I couldn't help but notice one of the signs that they had up by one of the exhibits. I'm just going to pull it up here on the screen and I'll read it to you. It said here, the fossil evidence for our ancestors over the last 7 million years continues to increase as paleoanthropologists make new discoveries. However, these fossils are very rare and often only found in fragments. The story of human evolution is always changing as new evidence is found and existing evidence is reinterpreted. Most of the evidence for human evolution has been found in eastern and southern Africa, and Kenya has produced fossils that tell almost our entire evolutionary story. So it's funny because you would think that since Darwin's death over, like 136 years ago, you'd think they'd be able to produce at least one fossil between, so-called early man, between modern man as we know him today. And yet, over all these hundreds of years, they can't produce. You would think there'd be thousands and thousands, yet they can only find fragments? Come on. And I don't know, I just thought that was, I kind of chuckled. But it was still an interesting exhibit nonetheless. So, I don't know, for all you people that might be evolutionists, I'm also not going to sit here and try to, convince you. I just think it's funny how evolution theory keeps embarrassing themselves with these so-called evidence that keeps popping up, yet it turns out to be a complete hoax. And that was definitely something that I observed today. But anyway, on the way there, I actually walked all the way up there, and it's about, I think it was about a 6K walk, round trip. And the reason why I walked there was because 6 kilometers in Africa, doesn't matter where, but on average, 6 kilometers is usually the average distance that people in tribes and other villages scattered around Africa typically have to walk just to get clean water. And this Saturday, I believe that's May 19th, I am actually participating in the World Vision 6K walk. So if you're interested learning more about that, or you want to learn how to get involved, feel free to click on my link below. Even if you're not involved in the walk or you don't want to do it, you can at least, if you're interested, figure out how to donate and all that. And again, you can check that link in the description below. But anyway, that wraps up today. I'm not quite sure what I want to do tomorrow just yet. Gonna have to look at the guest services booklet and kind of see what else is here. But the History National Museum was especially interesting to me, and I think I spent about like 4 hours there just by myself, just looking at everything, and it's really, really interesting stuff. And I don't know, I'm pretty inquisitive that way, so I'm gonna head off to lunch here in the restaurant that they have in the hotel, and I actually haven't been there yet, so should have some interesting stuff there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow.